Hello and welcome to a kind of gloomy, misty, foggy kind of a beginning video, huh? It is March 6th and it's 5:07 p.m. The library just closed. I'm getting ready to head to Perkins. I have some friends coming up from the cities and we're going to meet there and visit and BS. I'm not sure right now what I'm filming here. I'm not sure what number video this is, but I know I'm getting real close to 300. So, and I'm thinking for the 300th video, even though my motto is to just turn on the camera and start talking and just let it be natural. I think for the 300th video, I'm not sure yet, I haven't made up my mind, but I'm thinking that for the 300th video, I'm gonna, if we get time tonight, I'm gonna sit down and write down some different subject ideas. Because I figure it's like each 100 block is kind of like the Holy Trinity, you know, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. I wish I would have thought about that in the beginning. Because then for the 100th video, I would have tried to make it, you know, more on a subject, and then same with 200 and then 300. But 300's cool to start with, I guess. That's a lot of videos. It shows, for myself anyway, it shows that I'm staying dedicated to making sure I turn on the camera and start talking and see what comes out, you know. And when I edit them, there might be boring stuff in the beginning because it depends on where my mind's traveling to before I start speaking about stuff. Or I might start speaking about something a little bit that might be kind of boring, but it'll all of a sudden go in another direction and I'll get on a topic or something. And when I'm editing sometimes I find out that I actually talk about some pretty interesting stuff or helpful stuff when I talk about my experiences or my family experiences, and how I've got like closure understanding my biological father and stuff, you know. I think all that can be very helpful for a lot of people. So, at some point, more people are gonna discover that, and I do believe that people will be checking out my videos to listen to them and get something out of them. Plus, they get to know me as a person, and I'm actually a pretty cool dude. I'm actually pretty nice, really nice. So I could go through if I want to spend more time. Maybe in the future I'll do that. Who knows? Maybe in the future I can go through the videos I've already made, cut out the boring stuff, and just leave the good stuff in there. You know. But and that could be a whole nother video. You know, that maybe it'll draw more traction. But I really like the idea of this no editing, turn on the camera and let it roll. Lets people know that, for number one, I'm not AI. I am the real deal here. And if I was gonna start editing stuff, well then I'd probably start editing out where I'm crying or something, because I'd be all self-conscious of looking stupid while I'm crying and wiping my eyes, you know. And then I might have a part where the camera might be lower and show that I'm fatter and stuff, you know, and I better cut that out too, and then I lose the audio with that, you know. So I think it's just better that I do it the way I've been doing it and just keep rolling the camera. I never dreamed that I would be as comfortable as I am getting talking to the camera, not knowing what I'm going to say next, you know. And it's really I think it's a good thing. It's just more practice as I progress. Whereas if I was trying to read a script or something, I'd probably get off fumble tongue and have to cut, do it again, edit and all that stuff. Well, then I could maybe end up putting out a video a month or something. And who knows, these videos I'm putting out now, somebody that's really having a rough time in life or something might stumble onto my channel and might click with them, you know, and I might just captivate their attention enough to want to listen to what I got to say and learn me a little more. And the more they do that, the more they'll learn. And I do believe these videos really have some really good high quality life and experience in them, stuff I'm talking about. And it depends. Some videos maybe I ain't talking about something that's like that, but I've gotten on some pretty good subjects throughout these videos, and I don't title them exactly what the subjects are because it's a whole other process I'm learning. You know, I don't know. I'm not scripting it, so I just record and then I record another video while I'm driving. You know, and I can't think about all that stuff while I'm driving. And by recording while I'm driving, that makes me more comfortable on the camera, so I don't have to. My mind's taken away by paying attention to traffic instead of thinking about, oh no, this camera's on me. What do I say next? So I think I'm on to doing it the best way I can do it for me anyway. And we'll see how it grows. I've been trying to focus on so much in these videos. I apologize to all you viewers about not responding to comments and stuff, you know. Because of what I'm going through right now, if you've been watching my channel, I'm really trying hard to focus on this channel and get in front of the camera and doing this, because that's what God called me to do. God called me to talk about Him. And that's the way He said it to me when I think about it, you know. And I talk about saying, you know, sharing God's kingdom or Jesus Christ or whatever, but what He said to me was He wanted me to start talking about Him more. He didn't say, you know, start reading Scripture, you know, or that. He called me to talk about Him more. So that's why I did this channel, because when I think about it that's what I'm doing. I'm just sharing me. That doesn't mean every video I'm going to be just talking about God. Because if I did it that way, I would start getting humble-tongued or not knowing what to say, you know. But because I have such a strong faith that it's unbreakable, there's not one little smidgen of doubt in my mind about God's existence. I've experienced Him too much. I've got lots of testimonies through my life of Him revealing Himself to me in just mind-blowing ways, amazing ways. And I've already shared a lot of those throughout the videos, and more of them keep happening, you know. And the good Lord just keeps confirming that what I'm doing, coming to this town, and that's where I feel like I'm supposed to be, keeps confirming, because I start doubting myself, you know, like, you know, did I hear it right, or am I supposed to be here, you know, I ain't found work yet, and all this other stuff, and then I start doubting if maybe I should be doing something different, and then I get confirmation, you know, whether it's like the one video where I helped the guy with the water pump who ended up, we shared 5-6 years of life together when I was 5 to 11, and you know, we went to recognize each other for that then, but because I helped him with that water pump, because he started changing it right in front of our camper where it was parked, it turns out we know all the same people, all the same stories from that period growing up. That day was another day that God confirmed to me that I'm supposed to be where I'm at, you know. And that kind of stuff keeps happening to me. And I keep meeting people that I can feel that I'm supposed to be meeting this person, you know. the things that happen. My friend Dave, he's a new friend. I met him in that lot at Walmart. His camper broke down, and he ended up being stuck there for 2 months almost. And because his camper was broke down and he didn't have battery power, once he got to know me and started feeling more comfortable around me, well then I'd have him come over almost on a daily basis to charge his cell phone, so that way he could still have communications and stuff like that. So I got to spend a lot of time with him. Otherwise, when I wasn't there, when I was running doing other stuff, he'd go into Walmart and sit down in there and plug his phone in to charge it for a while. But if you haven't lived this nomad life, living in a camper, it's one thing to think, oh yeah, that's nice, you could go in there and sit down and plug in your phone to get it charged. Yeah, that's cool. But when you're the one sitting there plugging it in, getting it charged, all of a sudden you're like, God, you don't want to have to sit there forever. You're out of place, you can go through a lot of different emotions and stuff. Wow. Where am I going here? Oh, I gotta go up further again. There's Burger King. I almost pulled into Culver's. Hill thingy. Didn't want to come rolling in too fast here and scrape my bumper out. What's going on here? Broken up curb here, so I want to I'm going to this one. Go forward a little bit because I can't go in where this broken curb is because I want solid curb. I don't want my tires to miss where it's broken, and then I go down over that hill, I'd be stuck on my thing. Oh, I forgot to turn that mirror in. Stop there. I can't risk backing over that hill right now. I gotta get out and look and see how close I am to that and make sure that the curb on this side it's solid. I think it's solid on that side. I just don't want to, because where the curb's broken up, I don't want my tires to roll through and not hit the curb, and then it's a steep hill. That'd be terrible. I'd end up getting, like I said, my frame might hit, and then I'd be stuck there. That'd be terrible. Well, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you would. That like helps spread it. I appreciate you watching no matter what. Just the fact that you're watching my videos means a lot to me. And I think if you do watch them, or find the time to watch them, I think you'll get something good out of it. I think it'll be a positive experience. Apologize for the boring moments, but I'm new to this and just keeping it totally real and unedited. So, God bless you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.